Hello and welcome. My today's guest is Mark Lebedew, head coach of eWinner Gwardia Wrocław. Hello, coach. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Thank you. I'm glad that I can have you here with me. So it's been a while since we have talked for the last time. I think it was right after Christmas Eve, and I have asked you one good question. Are you ready to come back? And then 1 month later, you have become a coordinator in eWinner Gwardia Wrocław team. And 1 month later, you have received an offer to be a head coach of the team. So
yes.
Can you share the details, the background stories about it? How did you get there? And can you share with us some details?
Yeah, actually, not too many details. They made a call. They wanted to talk to me about some different things. We made some agreement how we could work together, which was the first role, and then after some period, the club management felt that they needed to make a different change, and so under the circumstances, I agreed to take over the team from that time. So that's the highlights, at least. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So we are very happy. Did you have any other options by coaching, or was that the only one? I mean, the Wrocław was the only option for you, or did you have some more?
The reality of it is that I didn't have any other options. So I was, the volleyball game as well as anybody. There are lots of things that can happen in the season. And so I was ready for at any time to move, but nothing. There was nothing that came up. Everybody was satisfied with their coaches this season, which is good for the coaches. And so when Wrocław called, I was able to go. It's close to my home. I can still be near my family, and to be back in the gym, which I really love.
It's nice stuff, and I just wanted to ask you because the spiteful people can say that okay, so this is just the first league; it's not a PlusLiga. But I know you already, and I know that you love challenges. And so, is that a big challenge for you, because you still have a great opportunity to reach the PlusLiga? Of course, you're in the semifinals, and So, do you have some message to these spiteful people? They say something like that.
People in Poland know that the level of the first league is very good. I think I don't think this is a secret. Maybe people outside Poland don't understand, but Polish people know the level of first league. It's a high level. It's obviously not PlusLiga because that's the way they organize things. But there are a lot of good players here. I was actually talking about this with my assistant today. What's the difference between PlusLiga and First League? And the biggest difference really is the size. So most of the players in First League are a little bit smaller than most of the players in PlusLiga, and and that's the biggest difference, really. So it's been really enjoyable. The guys are great to work with. They work hard. We do, I coach them the same as I coach the national team, the same as I coach the PlusLiga teams, and we are playing pretty well, I think, and we have a small chance, but a chance to go to PlusLiga.
Yeah, that's right. So there are actually two options. So if you win tomorrow's game, you will be still in the game, and you will still have a chance to reach PlusLiga. Yeah, the second option is bad for you as a coach and as a team. So you will be eliminated. The results is of course tomorrow very important. But can you say it already officially that you will stay in Wrocław for next season or not?
I can't say anything about that. There will be some information I know in the next couple of days.
Okay. Yeah.
But
okay.
I can't break news on your podcast, as great as your podcast is.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so I would like to ask you about the results, because the results of PlusLiga, because a few minutes ago, so we could see that the bronze medal goes to Warsaw, to Werwa, and I just want you to ask: are you surprised with the results of the final games?
Yes, I don't. I think even the biggest Jastrzębia fan is a little bit surprised how the season finished. I'm not surprised that Jastrzębia can play at this level, but I was surprised at the level that ZAKSA played in these big matches. So yes, for the final, a little bit surprised. For the bronze medal match, not so much. The teams, all of the 3, 4, 5, 6 are very close in level, and if you played this, I don't know, 10 times, then probably all of them would win two or three medals. But today it was Warszawa that won the last game.
Did you have a chance to see all these gold medal matches, or unfortunately not?
No, I wasn't able to. I saw some of the second match, but we are playing at the same time, so all of the matches are on the same day, so I could just watch a little bit.
To ask you about the biggest difference, what was in the game between Jastrzębia and ZAKSA? Do you think that ZAKSA could have been a bit tired of the whole season? Because as we know, how Nikola Grbić provides the team. Actually, they used to play most of the games in the season with the same players. And do you think that there was a kind of tiredness in the ZAKSA team?
At this point of the season, everybody is tired in one way or another, and there is always some kind of risk if you play the same guys all the time. But Civitanova is playing in the Italian Championship today, and they played 6 guys for the whole season also. So it's not the way that I would do it, but I don't think that it's a bad way. That it's a bad way or the wrong way, and the results really show that the advantages of having one group of guys that plays nearly all the time. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for them in the final, but I don't think it was about tiredness. Actually, for me, if anything, they looked a little bit. For me, they looked a little bit nervous in the final.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was a big surprise for me was Alexander Śliwka, because in the first game he had played in ratio -8, and normally it doesn't happen. It was a very, very big difference. Of course, cheers for Jastrzębia, because they have played two great games, and they have beaten ZAKSA. Two games in a row within 5 days. So big applause for them. A small foretelling. I would like to ask you: do you have your favorite teams on Olympics? So how do you think who's gonna win the Olympic Games?
That's a really good question, because the first thing is that nobody played an international match for nearly 2 years, 1.5 years now. So it will be, what happens in the VNL will be really interesting to see where the teams are at. The normal the normal development, we missed that. The second thing is that all of the teams, the top 6 teams, I don't think there is a really big difference between them. So I don't know if it's 5 or 6. Italy, Brazil, Poland, Russia, USA, France. I think that they could all win a medal at least. Maybe not all of them could win the gold, but all of those 6 teams will have a big chance to win a medal, and they will have that expectation. So I think it will be like the PlusLiga playoffs. Which team can arrive in the tournament in the best mental shape and to play with the big pressure in really unusual situation.
Mm-hmm. So would you agree with the statement that the quarterfinal will be the most important thing, the most important match?
For me, the quarterfinal is always the most important match, or it's the most interesting match with the most pressure, because the quarterfinal decides if you have a chance for a medal. The semi-final means that it doesn't matter if you win or lose, kind of, because you can still win a medal. So the quarterfinal is really, the coaches of the losing team will all be fired, and the coaches of the winning team will play for medals. So it's I'm joking, but only 20% joking. So those games, if you go back over the years to the Olympic tournaments, those games are always really interesting and really stressful.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Coach. So I would like to end here the first part of our podcast.